new week has just started and Bitcoin is preparing itself for that next massive move. Bitcoin is still getting rejected by its most important level of resistance, so we need to be talking about that exactly. We need to be talking about this bearish divergence, about that next Bitcoin move that is about to come by this week, about that majority of the liquidity which is sitting at the top side. So can we once again push up the likes back above the 150 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's that short term. And yes, in that short term, Bitcoin has actually been extremely boring, just like we have been talking about, because we are trading inside of this weekend and we did not create any kind of a CME gap. We just consolidated at around that CME close price. And yes, at the start of this week, we once again saw no volatility at all, and we are pretty much just still consolidating in that short term inside some kind of an ascending broadening wedge, where yes, honestly, this is going to be more kind of a bearish biased pattern, and we must hold this level of support. If we are going to be falling down below, well, that would definitely be quite bearish for Bitcoin for that short term. And also do keep in mind that we are still getting rejected by this level of resistance at the current moment. So definitely in that short term, I would not consider Bitcoin to be all that bullish for right now. We should definitely be a little bit more worried because potentially we could start to create some kind of a double top at this current moment. And also what we can be seeing is that Bitcoin has just created a new bearish divergence on this awesome oscillator indicator. And yeah, each and every single time that this has happened, we always saw a pretty severe correction back towards the downside. Right now, once again, this signal has flashed along with all of these rejections we are getting at the current moment, which is definitely not looking all too good. If we are going to be falling down below this level of support, that is going to be looking quite bad actually. But honestly, I myself will still remain to be quite bullish at these levels over here, and I still do think that coming next week, or at least coming this week, we are going to be seeing another move towards the upside getting created. Because yes, maybe for that very short term, it is not looking all too great, but in that longer time frame, well, what we can be seeing is still we are getting rejected by this level of resistance, but at the same time, we are also having this uptrending level of support, squeezing us inside of this ascending triangle, which you can also consider to be just a symmetrical triangle, just like this. And also, you can also be having a look into this chart over here, have a look into this resistance, and also from off this chart, you can also be having a look into this symmetrical triangle. So yeah, pretty much we are getting squeezed in across the board for Bitcoin. A huge move is definitely about to come. And here is where it gets interesting, because Bitcoin is still trading inside of this significant uptrend, and also at the same time, that majority of the Bitcoin liquidity is still sitting at the top side. The Bitcoin funding rates are still trading extremely low at these high levels, which is making me feel extremely bullish. And because of this Bitcoin liquidity, because we are still trading inside of an uptrend, and because we are forming this ascending triangle, which is a bullish biased pattern, I am still going to be quite bullish over here, and I still do expect that we are going to be seeing this next move towards the upside, and this next move is going to be incoming by this week. So yeah, that is looking extremely good for Bitcoin in that larger time frame. Also, we are creating this inverse head and shoulders pattern with the right shoulder right now. If we are going to be breaking above this neckline, above this most important level of resistance, well, at that moment, we are going to be confirming new all-time highs, in my opinion. If we are going to be breaking above this resistance, well, we will easily shoot above this previous level of all-time high. So yeah, if you're going to be getting interested in trading this next Bitcoin breakout right now for yourself, make sure to check out that link down below, because over on CoinW, you can right now be claiming a free $5 on your initial sign up. On top of that, whenever you open your first futures trade, you can be claiming another $100, and also you can be claiming this $30,000 deposit bonus. Now do keep in mind that these bonuses are only going going to be available if you do use that link down below. Now, the best thing is over on CoinW, there's no KYC required, so everyone all around the world is going to be eligible to be claiming these bonuses and to be trading over on CoinW. So make sure to check it out. Anyways, guys, for that larger time frame, well, it is going to be looking so obvious what that next Bitcoin move is going to be. I mean, I've been talking about this fact already for so many times, but Bitcoin is just creating this bull-flag pattern right now. We are seeing this breakout, and each and every single time whenever this has happened, we always saw continuation towards the upside. Right now, the same thing is happening. Once again, we are getting our successful breakout outside of this bull-flag pattern, so it is looking extremely good for Bitcoin. Now, this red level of resistance, that is going to be the level to be breaking above. Whenever we are going to be breaking above that level, I think that Bitcoin is about to go absolutely parabolic, just like it did in this cycle over here. Whenever we broke above that previous all-time high, that's when Bitcoin really started to go parabolic. So yeah, anyways, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.